If the people enforcing it doing fucked up shit and dirty shit, you can't blame that on the motherfucker that made the law. I'm just saying, you can't.
I'm trying to argue, but I got nothing right now.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about politics people forget is these people are still businessmen at the end of the day. They have to make their
They
money.
gotta keep their job.
Exactly.
If my voters telling me, man, y'all better stop crime. This little girl got shot in the head in the church. Do something about this crime. Oh, this crackhead in my... Do something about it. Guess what?
Okay.
They're going to go do something about it.
If we gonna,
Nah,
okay.
not all the
because,
time.
No, okay, because...
It just depends on what time of year it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's election year, they definitely gonna do something about it, depending on where the black girl is from. But if she's from public housing, best believe you're not even gonna hear that on the news.
No,
but if she's a black girl who from over here in this neighborhood, oh yeah, you gonna hear about it.
So check it. A whole lot of weed's getting legalized right now, right?
Man, what a
Texas gonna be the last place.
But there was a time where we were okay with it being a Schedule I drug as American people. Like, nobody questioned it.
It was a lot of people who questioned it.
No. Reefer madness is what they called it, right? It was illegal as fuck, and the people were okay with it being illegal. Now, you got all kind of states being okay with it, right?
Yes.
Apply that same thinking to the crime bill. It was bad back in the day, but now we see, you know what, that was fucking stupid. And we should all be okay with totally wiping that slate, saying fuck them and the decisions they made
That's
back then.
because it's not about that.
It's
It's about a way of persecuting us.
That's what I said.
Because we the
That's
ones
what you
who...
said.
I
He over here shaking his head and
I
shit.
said that.
They
I
ain't about
said-
persecuting us.
I said-
They not worried about wiping it away.
You know what I think?
Because the general people, like it's you got to recognize that it's black people who don't identify like we do. They like, oh, they because we grew up in certain places. They are you because you could have been a they, but you went to college. You done got a master's degree, but they look at you like they because you grew up next door to Dre.
Yeah.
And you still mess with Dre because even though you got a master's degree, you got your stuff together, but you still go home and get back. But they look at you like a day, you would get killed just like a day because you dress like this, but you got a master's degree.
I think the issue with a lot of black people is this. They get mad at some of the laws we have in place because they don't know how to beat or the rules of the laws that get in place. Most of these people who get time that they don't deserve or more time than what they're supposed to do is because they don't take the time to figure out the laws for themselves. And then they don't. Yeah. If you get arrested for a controlled substance, depending on which level you are, you get a certain amount of time, right? So we doing research, I may get 5. What about the max? Because honestly, you should prepare for the worst of it, right?
Yeah.
So why you can't find you a lawyer that's going to reduce your sentence? That's what all these other people do. But we don't play the game like that. We take our chances.
What about the people who don't got the money
So you
for
believe the
it?
judicial system is totally square?
And they give you...
That's what you just
They
said.
give you them
It's not
public
totally square, but what I'm
defenders.
saying is-
They give you them public defenders that's made to send your ass to jail.
You can't get mad at somebody playing dirty when you ain't learned the rules to play dirty yourself.
No.
What you really mad
But the
at?
deck's already stacked.
I'm
We
walking-
talking
Is
about
it?
that.
Walking
If the
around-
deck been stacked, how you gonna rob me after you hit me on the poker board already, and then you gonna rob me in the parking lot?
Let me ask you a question though. What if the slaves thought like you, bro?
Yeah.
Well, we would have been free.
What if the slaves?
Because I know I
thought
would
like
have
That's
been
just
dead
the
back
hand
then.
I was dealt. and
I
shrugged
know
their
I would have been
shoulders.
dead.
Listen what I'm saying.
For real.
It's been progression because people fought. They voted. They went to war. They did stuff, bro. You cannot say, oh man, that shit don't count. Man, my vote don't count. But then when you in court and the fucking district attorney locking your ass up and you know he a dirty motherfucker when you could have voted on a different district attorney, but you
But
sitting
I
there
feel
saying,
like that you
my
can vote, they
don't
gonna
count.
put whoever they want
Check
in
this out.
office.
I'm going to use a prime example for y'all.
Don't
Let's
you
talk
know-
about the Central Park 5, right?
Okay.
They kids all got rounded up, right? Now, they as parents, you have an underage child. You need to be at the room at all times. But because they wasn't educated about the laws, they left their kids in this room alone with these dirty police officers, and look what happened. That's what I mean when I say you can't get upset when they're playing dirty, but you don't know the rules to play
But
dirty
I'm
back.
saying the problem is deeper than that.
It is.
Because
No, because then when you play dirty back with them, they don't like
Listen,
they,
you gotta
they
know
don't
how
let it
to
go
play
through.
dirty.
So you mad
gotta
at
know how.
so
Like
you
I
mad
was
at the
talking about
people's
with the-
parents and
with
not
the
at the
Chicago
dirty
city.
laws?
I'm mad at all of them, but again, it goes back to about if you're playing the game, learn how to play the
That's
rules.
the
I'm saying, but
Know how to play
I
the
said you hear
rules.
about the Chicago
no, it ain't
Seven.
The problem is not being educated.
It ain't about the rules. It's about the game being dirty.
The game is dirty.
You
Look
can't
at the
sit
Chi-
here and tell me that they're arresting black people unjustly and they're violating them on different charges they're not supposed to have when we ain't doing the research to avoid this happening in the first place.
Bullshit,
What
bro.
about
My
the,
nigga,
what
the
about,
very first thing.
what about the law? What about the law that's arresting you because you won't snitch and he won't snitch on you? My brother just lost all his street time because he would not snitch on his homeboy. He didn't even have nothing to do with it. They didn't charge him with shit. They just took all his street time. It's like he was home for 2 years for no fucking reason.
So, again,
So you tell me what that is. They not doing no white boys like that.
come on now.
They not doing.
Because these white boys are educated enough.
No, nigga, my mama got him lawyers,
But-
all kind of stuff
because
because
the
she's like,
game
oh,
ain't
they
set
can't
up
do this.
against
He already
them,
did
bro.
his time. It's
It's
bad.
because the laws ain't zoned in on them.
White boys made change.
missing
But he
the
was a
point.
black dude on
You
there.
missing the
If they
point.
charged
The
with
reason
that, too.
why they get off is because every time
Because they
go,
white. That's the only reason.
Exactly.
They got privilege.
But now, because the power of your vote, you could put him in there. If he
Bro,
got a
they
fucking
gonna make
master's
whoever
degree,
they-
you
I'm
could-
not
you
voting
could-
for that nigga.
You could go. What I'm saying, what I'm saying,
2022,
what I'm saying is, you can vote
Would
for
you vote for
somebody
yourself?
that got your best interest, bro.
Would you vote for yourself?
If I had the best interest in the people, yeah, I'll vote
I'm
for
saying,
myself.
I'm saying, well, like,
Yeah.
but I'm saying, like, you would
If
vote
I'm
for
gonna
yourself.
go and serve for the people, yes, I'll vote for myself.
If I was
What I'm
gonna do,
saying,
if I was running, I would vote for myself because at the end of the day, I'm gonna help somebody before I hurt them.
see, this what we
But,
talk about.
but we not the people.
We
When you
talk
talk
about-
about,
we
when,
talk
when,
about
when the
the-
Constitution say we the people, they did not include us. Remember, one fourth a
He
man,
didn't just say that shit.
1/4 a man,
3/5, nigga.
3/5 a man. Yeah, you know what I mean.
And people fought to
They were
make-
not talking about us, bro.
1/4.
And you talking to me.
Quota over there.
and people fought for them. to
Yeah, and they
include
fought,
us,
and they
bro.
let, and they here they go. They do the smoke and mirrors, make us think that we got something. And then next you know, another Trayvon Martin did, another somebody did, and nothing happens.
But it wasn't the
nothing.
laws that killed Trayvon.
Still, it's the infrastructure that's set up where they feel like they can make it on this shit.
It's the laws that let them walk.
They
It's not what
they
you
know
know,
they
it's what
walking.
you can prove.
It's not a federal crime, but it's a federal. But it's so bad if we kill them. But it's nothing for them if they kill
You
them.
know what the stand your
They
ground law
get
is?
they get their pension and they get to go and
Hold
walk.
on, hold on. What was
You
your
know what the
question?
stand your ground law
Stand
is?
your ground law ain't with no cops. It ain't with no cops.
No, they got qualified
Beyond that.
immunity.
Beyond that,
But
what I'm saying
stand your
is-
ground law. I can stand my ground with you.
Right.
But if a law do this, like if at any point he tell me to give me his ID, my ID, and then I refuse, I'm resisting arrest and I could be shot.
But why you refuse?
Because
Why are
I
you
should-
talking to me?
Because I shouldn't have to
I'm
show
walking
my
down
ID.
the street.
This
Listen,
ain't
don't come say that
this
to me.
ain't 19
It's not no more- no more-
41 Germany Gestapo. Show
Man,
me
don't
your
talk to
papers.
me.
That
Don't
ain't
ask
what
me
it is.
shit.
You
Bro,
shouldn't even have to talk
we
to me.
live in an
I'm
age,
walking down. Your ass to the black man,
So,
and I'm not even. And you can't even just say I got friends that's white. I got friends that happen to be white.
Man, I feel like they so scared.
You know
of,
what I'm saying?
They so scared of y'all.
You know what I mean when I say a
No.
friend that happened to be white? He just
Listen,
happened to be born
you
white.
Probably, you probably don't even watch the news, man. They be having a percentage of millennials. They so scared of y'all getting woke and learning, hey, if I go vote, laws can be changed in my favor. So you know what they do? They want you to say my vote don't count. If your vote didn't count and your vote don't change nothing, you would not be sitting here right now. And let me tell you, and I'm gonna tell you, they
But-
wouldn't try so
No,
hard, dog.
it could have been Michael Irvin. Emmett Smith, they love Michael. They love Emmett Smith. If Emmett Smith would have been out and had his ass out there kneeling, he would have
It
been
go
out there
back
with
to
Colin
what he say.
Kaepernick. With an afro.
Me and this dude had an argument.
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen what I'm saying.
Colin Kaepernick was forced into that shit.
Man, listen what I'm saying, bro.
And but he showed up. He was forced into what he was doing.
Listen,
Bro,
me and this dude had an argument. He said, "What are the top 10 richest people that control the world? What could we do against them?" And I said,
Nothing.
If everybody was together against them 10 people, they wouldn't be able to do shit, no matter how much money they got.
Facts.
Bro.
Facts.
Because your black money ain't as good as they white money. Because what about when the judge still shoot your shit down and when he know that it's relevant to the case?
They can't go around the law. That's the thing. That's the rules of the law. As long as your shit makes sense.
A judge can do whatever he wants to do in his courtroom. Right. Now another judge can, but it's a fact that they don't want to overturn their own judge because these motherfuckers play golf together.
If you do
I believe that.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, they don't want to do that. They only do it if it got a whole lot of media coverage. And it's something, it's like, oh yeah, this is bad.
They look out for each other.
This is bad. They don't want to do that.
The
best lawyers got connections.
You missing the key ingredient.
What's that?
How does a judge become a judge? He gets appointed, bro. Motherfuckers vote on that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling. So you could go vote for a fair and just judge, but your vote don't matter.
So you trying to
your vote don't matter.
Tell me.
What's up, nigga?
How many politicians have you tried to go talk to in your life?
2.
I done talked to a couple.
So
I ain't but
did you talk about what their plan was for the city?
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I just listen to what a nigga talking about. You know what I'm saying? I hear you on the news, but I told you I grew up Jehovah's Witness, so everybody in my family, like you know what I'm saying? It was never. So I've always been a person who was just on the outside looking at this shit, and I was like, and I feel like I see it true because I say this shit really the same thing.
See, I hollered at
because you in the the president can be Democratic, and then our Republican fucking House, and then counteract anything you're trying to do.
That's the rule.
That's facts.
They play
you know what I'm saying?
game.
So it's pretty much everything is a circle that counteract each other. So and they just showed that they made laws that counteracted anything. Like it was just for they made laws to silence us during the civil rights movement, and then they used it against the Chicago 7.
So check this out.
To get them in a federal crime.
Big tobacco.
You know what I'm saying?
Oil.
They do what they want to do.
They all got politicians in their back
yes,
pocket.
they all do what they want to do, and then once they get them in office, then hey, pass this. Let me do this. Let me open up this strip club. Let me do this.
Well, why don't we put that money
Let me zone this right here because it don't matter because you don't got the bread.
No, but as a community, we would.
Yeah.
And back somebody from the community that's gonna hold true to what they say. Like Betsy Price been mayor for the worst mayor in the fucking world. Bye, Betsy.
Yeah.
This motherfucker it's been so much that happened on her watch. She turned a peaceful protest into a full-on riot by herself. Nothing, scheduled protest, everything paid for. She allowed her officers to go out there and do what she wanted to do. Instead of getting her out of office, we just don't give a fuck about the local elections.
When Bush
and we
won,
get mad when they do shit like that.
When Bush won, wasn't it something about the votes, about them cheating on the shit? Yeah. When son Bush W.
But Al Gore conceded. That's
okay.
Al Gore.
Now I'm saying but it was like something about him cheating. So why? So if they doing it, what you think they not doing it on a small scale for? They getting who they want. To go in here.
Man,
they getting who they want to go in here, bro.
If what you say is true, I wouldn't turn.
That's why it never changed.
I wouldn't turn my TV on and see
why it never changed.
President-elect Joe Biden, because they wanted Trump.
It didn't even change. We were still dying when Obama was in office.
The day you talk about wanted Trump.
Who was they?
The day he talking about wanted Trump.
They?
The
Who was
Trump
you?
supporters.
Oh,
They.
damn.
They wanted Trump.
No, I'm not talking. Because like the day I'm talking about Trump is too much for them.
You talking about this mysterious
Yeah,
elite motherfuckers?
Trump is too much. This ain't the '60s no more. Trump would have had 16 years in the '60s.
Trump would have
You know
got
what
that
I'm
drop
saying?
top.
He would have been the first president to get 16 years. You know what I'm saying? In the '60s. But I'm talking about he's too far out there. They don't like what he doing.
Who
You
is
know what
they,
I'm
nigga?
they don't, like this nigga tweeting and all kind of shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? You over here fucking with the ops in Russia and shit. You're like, God damn, bro. We done voted you. And, like, oh no, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Like,
What is this?
Yeah.
So,
like, oh, the opposition. You know, there's some white people watching this. Oh, the
all right,
opposition.
we get that.
Nah, though, dog. I just think a lot of the shit we don't be educated on and shit.
I got me out here sweating.
And
and
then
shit.
a lot
But
of
that's what it boils down to. The
I
education is
think
everything.
just like you said, black people and uneducated motherfuckers are okay with being or with having a boogeyman, having somebody to blame that they don't know. They don't have a mysterious figure in the closet, and he's looking out for me. He's gonna catch me. He'll never let me do these things.
No,
and
it ain't about that.
that
It's
limits
about,
what
it's
we
about
can
people.
do.
I'm a person who I judge. I'm about statistics and numbers.
But you keep saying
Statistically,
they.
I said statistics.
They don't
Yeah,
want
so
us.
like
Who is they?
They
Who
the
is
ones
your boogeyman?
They the same ones who when you go in that job and you can't get it.
Who is
And
they?
then unqualified Joe Blow come in that bitch, and then they embezzle millions, and
Sleepy
the company
Joe.
gone. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know I'm embellishing a little bit, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean. It's the same thing that's been holding us down before, except they can't do it right out. That's why I said I'd rather Trump, because he'll call me a nigga to my face. If I know how you feel, then I know how to play you.
Man, that shit
I don't want that person who.
No.
I want. Hey, how you doing, Steve? You know what I'm saying? Like good day, and then next you know,
Nah.
fire that nigga.
I think that. I
You know
think
what I'm
that
saying?
there's
That's how I am. Say how you feel to my face.
there's this illusion that
Because just because they feel like that
White
don't mean that they
people-
uneducated.
white people hold black people down. Now, this can happen. I've seen it happen before.
Don't tell me it don't
But
happen.
Don't get
We
me twisted
as a
up and saying that
culture-
it always happens.
No,
but
we
it
as a
happened right at the
culture,
right moment.
We act like we have to go through the same channels to get the same line of things done. So, for example, if I go to your bank and I ask you for a business loan and you deny me and you white, you did it because I'm black, that don't mean Bank B is going to do the same thing. And sometimes you may need 5 banks to do it, but that don't mean you stop doing what you're supposed to do. We find excuses to not progress and move on sometimes, and we like to blame it on somebody else. Well, if I was white, I would have did this. How do you know? How do you know it wasn't something you said or something you did?
Yeah, and
Maybe it was a
and a
training
lot
you
of
was
times,
missing.
and a lot of times that's right.
But it's a lot of
I'll say a lot of
pro-white
times that's right,
motherfuckers too,
but
man.
it's
It's a lot of
gonna
pro-white
always be a white
motherfuckers.
and black side to the yin yang.
That's
Nah,
only
it's a
because
It's
lot.
always.
because America likes segregation.
It's gonna always
That's
be a
what
white
it
and
boils
black
down
side,
to.
but it's not cool for them to be outright like coloreds and stuff. So they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. You got to remember that we spend a lot of the money that's spent in this country.
So look at it like this though. Why is
So
it,
we gotta be happy to a certain extent. You can hold them down without them knowing.
but why can't poor blacks, poor whites, poor Hispanics unite to get out of this situation? And that includes voting who we need to get in, making sure that, hey, we don't need no more liquor stores.
Because it's
we
gonna
need
be a
this.
permanent distrust in white people as a mass.
Why?
When you start looking at
Why?
when you
400 years say why?
us
all
as black
poor.
people, us as black people, we gonna like I can be cool with with white person A, B, C.
Yeah.
But when you start to look at white people as a group, you know what I'm saying? When they get in groups, that's when I seen shit change.
Yeah, but this
When
is our
a group comes, a nigga hanging from a tree.
Because just like he
You know what
just
I'm saying?
said a while ago, they all 1 second away.
And
from
I've
us
seen
being
it
niggas.
happen.
I ain't never
I've
seen a rich
seen-
white person go hang out with a poor one.
I have.
I haven't.
I have.
Because they normally put their people on.
Nah. Shit.
Bro, listen. Let me tell
You
you something.
crazy. You all on tax.
And this is as a witness. As niggas, when we get money, what's one of the first things we want to do?
Man, I'm finna go to the motherfucking Gucci store.
We going to
I'm
the
finna
store.
get these rims,
And
everybody finna be hating on me, and you can't ride.
Now, you $1 million nigga, but you still rolling through the old hoods full of these hungry ass wolves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
But
I'm
white
not
people
going
don't
to
do that. They not going.
Yeah.
If they go down to the trailer park to see their cousin, they not gonna take their Benzo. They finna, hey, you still got
They
that
got,
Toyota?
they got on some sketches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they not flashing like that. They not out there jeweled out, diamonds in their teeth. They civil.
So what's wrong with that?
They wear fucking sketch. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but what I'm saying
What's wrong with shining?
What I'm saying is, they had, again, I told you,
Just
America's built on
just like
segregation.
bro was saying, they built the condition. They built the condition, and that's why we can't go shine. They can go and Tom Ford to the Met Gala, ain't nobody got robbed at the Met Gala.
But listen to this though.
Because we didn't condition them for that.
Here's the thing.
They conditioned us to hate. We already hating on each other. Man, like it might be a secret beef in you because I'm light skinned. I was just playing, but like you know what I'm saying. You know how it
But
be.
the thing is, you know, rich white people normally hang around rich white people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rich black people try to hang around rich white people.
I see
You hear what I just said?
I see what you're saying.
Rich white people try to hang around other rich white people. Rich black people try to hang around rich white people.
Nah, not all.
Oh, definitely.
Most.
Oh, definitely.
Most of them.
No.
Who's the richest black person you can think of right now?
That I
Let's
know.
use Jay-Z.
I used to
Did I
work
know
for a
personally?
company.
He dumped the majority of his black friends and he hangs around white people now. And he brags about it. He's happy with it.
So, I mean, that's how like cities like DeSoto are built, where all these affluent black people decide to move in one place.
And not speak to each other.
What you mean not speak to each other?
That shit
Bro,
baffles
you
me,
know
bro.
how it go. We come outside and I'm like, where you been? Oh, I've been at Miss Shirley's house across the street. Don't go over there. I don't know what's going on over there. And Miss Shirley gave us freeze cups.
No.
Don't go back over there. If Miss Shirley can come over here and give y'all some freeze cups. Don't be over nobody's damn house. You know how black people is. You know what I'm saying? Don't know. You can't say nothing to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was growing up, you could. I threw my report card away. By the time I made it to my grandma's house, somebody done called and seen me throw it in the trash can. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that no more.
Nah,
It's
it ain't like that at
it's
all,
like
man.
everybody we don't know the people down the street. You don't know the person who might stay across the hall from
But do
you
you
in an apartment.
judge Jay-Z for being around?
No.
Because
No,
I judge what
it ain't,
he do.
he ain't saying it's a bad thing, but he's saying it's a fact
It's
that,
just- yeah,
that
it's
when
just
a black
separated
man
like
get
that.
money, then he want to go hang around with white people.
It's just
all
separated.
all he doing is learning how to get more money.
Right.
Yeah,
And you can't
now
learn how to
some
get
of
more
them-
money hanging out
like
with
now, I
hanging out
feel
with
like
poor
that's
people.
where Jay-Z at. I feel like that he done got this bill, and then he trying to figure out how to do the rest of his money. But it's he's like, oh, let me get my ass up out of here, and then he look back and then like he never grew up in Flint, Michigan.
Never.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Whoever.
Nah, but Jay-Z, he go back.
Nah, I'm
and
saying
help
Jay-Z. I'm not saying that Jay-Z is one of them guys. I feel like that he one of them
It's
guys
a
who
lot-
learned how to flip his
But that-
money.
that
That's
all-
what made him a
but
billionaire.
that's a part
It's
of-
the fact that
but
he.
that's a
that he-
part of, but that's a part of what he talking about.
Yeah, but-
Segregation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
classism.
And that's what it is, bro.
It's a part of what he
But
talking
at
about.
some point, I feel like that he has to tip his hat.
So look at
You
it
know
like
what I'm
this.
saying?
If rich
He got
white
he
people-
got a Bojangles at some point
When-
to get what he gonna
When
want.
rich
what he
white
want.
people get rich, they pull their people, they hang out together. When rich black people get rich, they pull him up and they hang out together, leaving nobody that's still poor to do anything. So now these niggas in this neighborhood is poor, and neither one of them want to help each other. They don't want to talk to each other when they can actually work together to make things better. But the fact that we separated by classism and by race, we can never have the Mexicans and the blacks and the whites all work together to get something done.
Yeah.
And that's what's really holding us back.
This nigga on some kumbaya shit.
Nah, ain't no kumbaya.
Niggas ain't gonna be doing that shit, bro. The white folks ain't gonna
It's
be doing that
power
shit.
in numbers.
SAs ain't gonna be doing that shit, bro.
Bro, if you could tell a nigga, hey, bro, by this time next year, we ain't got to live like this. We can have
But
X, Y,
at
and
the
Z.
same time,
Niggas will be on board.
I say at the same time, Spanish people do the same thing. It's
They-
like they don't. It's like if they born over here, like as soon as they get some money, how many times you worked at a job and then the Spanish dude treats you worse than any white dude, especially like they got a lot of Spanish people working here. and I can say that my granddaddy, my mom is half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it was different when they find out.
Yeah.
When they find out, now I'm in. But but it's like they get to the point they're like, okay.
Before then, you just a nigga.
Yeah.
But that's because, again, we're pre-programmed for a culture of separation. That's what the boys down to, bro.
So
And sometimes it's not all of their fault. Sometimes it's just a simple talk like this. If we sitting over here, you could be a white dude I'm talking to, and he come back, he's like, hey, Steve, man, that conversation, I'm mad at him because I'm like, damn. I'm like, bro, I've been thinking you my homeboy this whole time. You sitting over here with these beliefs, but he showed me that, man, I just didn't know.
So just imagine, bro.
You know, me personally, I just think it'd be white people in this country.
Yeah.
Because I went to Minnesota, met a white dude from Switzerland. This motherfucker ain't know me from the man in the moon.
But he treated you.
We had Prince tribute come. This motherfucker invited us back to Switzerland to go.
That's what I was saying. Everywhere a black man goes,
he know what I had in my pocket.
He's gonna get treated like a king, except for right here.
And actually, yeah, we can co-sign that when we talk to them Canadians at Fred's.
That's great.
And the women love
it's
black
just
men.
different, bro.
Yeah.
My homeboy,
I just
my homeboy got had this chick that he was like, bro, he told me that. He was like, he in the Navy, he was like, bro, the Canadian women, he used to tell me, he was like, hey, talk to her, she got some friends. She do.
You live right now.
Yeah, you live.
She got some friends. Baby, don't watch this.
Hold on.
That's some old shit, baby.
Hey, tell a nigga we live.
Slow down.
No, but it's one of those things where I feel like if someone would put together a plan and say, all right, poor community, in the next 5 years, we gonna move everything up to middle class. You know how much of a difference that should make? Like,
a big ass difference.
The crime rate will be down. Niggas will actually be good because they'll feel like they have a way. But nigga, when you got your back against the wall, bro, you're gonna do whatever it takes. Mm-hmm. Whatever you feel like you got to do to go eat. So if that's killing, that's what you're accustomed to. If that's robbing, that's what you're accustomed to. If that's stealing, that's what you're accustomed to. And that ain't just the black mentality. That's everybody. There's white robbers. There's Hispanic robbers. There's Hispanic drug dealers. There's white drug dealers. And I get that we're accustomed to what we grew up with in our neighborhood, but we got to start looking at the bigger picture because honestly, the laws really affect everybody.
Yeah, but
we just don't know how to take advantage of it.
those who fit the description more.
You know
what fitting the description is?
It depends. I do, but at the end of the day,
I can take out this arm jacket.
He dismissed the shit. He just tried to skirt right past your statement.
No, I didn't because
fitting the description.
Yeah.
You might fit the description because you got some long hair. You dread your shit up.
Yeah.
And you see what happens.
Close enough. Yeah.
Description's so vague when it comes to us.
Well,
You
tall,
can be 7 foot to 3 and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I'm saying the description right
And that
now
come through and pick everybody.
since most black men had, like most of the like the artists, this is what they see. So they equate this with being a thug.
but listen to this though.
You know what I'm saying? So I see. Nah, hold on. Right, one thing real quick. So I opened up the door for a white lady. Oh, thank you. Like I ain't never like you didn't expect me to have the manners to open up the door for a woman.
And she could have just been saying thank you.
No, it was like she said, oh, thank you. Like, oh my God, you have manners. Like your mama taught you something. Yes, ma'am, she did.
But think about the motherfucker, all the people that don't have manners.
Still,
So,
that ain't got nothing to do with me because I know white people had slaves. I don't come to every white person. I'm talking about you cracker or none of that shit. I don't do none of that.
The same way you saying that about white people, we do.
But
the
they don't
same
treat
shit.
us like that.
We do the same shit. We treat each other like that.
Yeah,
we do the same shit. You be like, man, shit, that dude, man, hell nah, that motherfucker look like he finna.
And check this out though. Think about
They
it.
got on some pro wings.
Everything that they've used to say the description is everything that we gave them. Like them niggas yes, nigga. Think about this. The description for a while was everything they saw on colors. Hey, saggy pants, do-rag bandanas, nigga. We gave them that shit. That culture, that was our culture. We showed them that. So that was the description.
So
the next thing
wait.
was,
so is it a fact that movie was made by a black man?
It ain't about to be made by a black man.
Because if it wasn't made by a black man, then that was Hollywood
the movie
setting
was
up.
made.
Because I know Robert Duvall was in that hoe, and you know he's like,
but
he like fucking
But
Will Smith.
But the thing about it is, it was based upon the whole fucking neighborhood. Like, this is an accurate depiction of what they saw going on from Hispanics and blacks.
Yeah.
Does
That's
that
the
make it
description
okay?
Oh, I'm not saying it makes it okay, but I'm saying you can't start a fire at home give you fuel and matches, my nigga. If you out there doing videos and shit, you dread it up, you got your pants sagging, jewels shining, 10 AKs, you talking about you killing 10 people a week, and they can back your story up, what you think the description gonna be next? Because that's the majority of the shit they see. We give them what to see, bro. If I tell you what's the description
Oh
of
yeah,
white
okay.
man,
You basically like through social media.
I can't
movies,
give you anything
and then-
that you don't
okay.
have, bro.
Okay, I
White
get
people
what
don't
you're
give us
saying.
that shit.
Yeah.
Name one white artist right now, even the rappers, you can go through the rappers that's making videos with guns in their hands shooting.
Shit, there's a bunch.
There's
of
a bunch of them,
motherfuckers out
nigga. Don't act
Who?
like
Yeah, that's a bunch
Name
of
them.
I didn't.
Oh man, I'm not
Name
gonna.
them right now.
I know that little white boy from fucking Ohio or whatever the
MGK?
fuck he was. That motherfucker.
Machine Gun?
Nah, the other one. The little white. What's the little white motherfucker name?
From Ohio?
That did the drill music.
That little.
Slim
Yeah.
Jilly. What? Slim?
Slim
Yeah, that
Jesus.
motherfucker kept guns and shit in his shit.
Like that ain't.
And I know.
That's one out of
And
how many?
I know a few.
'Cause
that's
Post
more,
Malone-
I'm saying, but I know
All
a few
that-
more, but that's more personal
Really,
that their
nigga?
names won't be said.
You
on
are
there.
going to pick Post Malone.
I'm going through a list.
You pick the unicorn, my nigga. You
It's not
pick
the unicorn,
No,
bro.
you pick the
Eminem
exception
been
and try
talking
to
about
make it the
killing people
rule,
for
nigga.
years, my nigga. But how many guns you seen in the Eminem video? Exactly, bro. Listen. I don't think you understand. What
How
I'm
many
saying,
guns you
bro.
see in a Childish Gambino video?
Okay, that's one. But what about Lil Wayne?
Nigga, really?
Ain't no guns.
What do you mean, bro?
There's some guns in Lil Wayne video.
I ain't never seen a gun in a Lil Wayne video.
No. What? Go to all the early Cash Money videos.
They ain't have guns in there.
They ain't had guns in them, bro.
They might have had
Bro.
fly-ass cars and shit
yeah.
like that.
When I pull this shit up,
Helicopters and shit.
Get your roll on.
no,
And
I
if
got
they
you. Don't
did
worry
have
about it.
guns, them hoes was blurred out.
Yeah.
That was a whole different way of video.
But even now, the niggas do the same shit now.
But
No,
you
the
talking
white
about
people do
talking
the
about
same shit
videos
niggas
where
do.
motherfuckers had production and production crew.
So-
Motherfuckers right now just shooting videos with a camera.
Yeah, they
in their goddamn living room.
Get a
and
goddamn
shit.
iPhone and shit.
Yeah, it's
But-
different kind of music videos.
It's
now, though.
okay. Put you like this: these niggas in music cliques right now in Fort Worth, right? Killing each other, young niggas.
Okay.
They recording videos on YouTube and Snapchat and all this other shit where they on video with their guns. And we talking about teenagers, my nigga.
Okay.
And they actually going out killing niggas. They getting arrested behind that shit, bro. All these niggas look the same. Young niggas, dreaded up, no shirt, tattoos. So if I'm working this beat in this neighborhood and this is my area, I arrest 10 niggas who were guilty of the same crime and look exactly alike. What are you training your brain to think? It's a pattern, my nigga.
How is that?
I just arrested 10 murderers in a row over this last month, and all of them had dreads, black, with tattoos,
Okay.
no shirt.
So that means that you will start going.
We give them
I'm saying they didn't go and start arresting every handsome white dude that looked like Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
We give them the image,
But I'm saying
bro.
they didn't do that though.
No, they
No,
did
because
not.
it was only one Ted Bundy.
No, I'm saying, but
They
we
didn't know who
we
Ted Bundy
ain't
was
put
until
niggas
they
What
was
you
all.
mean? Ted
Never
Bundy
had
was
you
a
find
standard
the
white
black
man
dude
look.
who was putting women in the wall.
Yeah.
We wasn't eating nobody. We wasn't doing none of that
Ted
stuff.
Bundy has a standard white man look.
One
nigga.
out, and how many Ted Bundys are there?
It's been a bunch of
It's
motherfuckers.
been a- yeah, it ain't-
It's a bunch of
There been a
psychopaths. No, it's a bunch of
Bro,
Wait,
you
bunch of-
look real coonish
Nah,
right now.
bro.
Come on, bro.
Y'all missing the point, bro. If you turn on your TV right now, nigga, and just type in black rap video, my nigga,
I don't
you
feel
will
like
see
he.
exactly
I don't feel
what
like
you
he
say
being that way. I
the
feel like
police
that.
is saying
I
the
know what he's
description
saying,
is.
but they don't
We give him
don't
the
get him
image.
the right.
We shouldn't give them shit, bro.
That's it. They don't get him the right. To,
Okay.
I feel like even though you're giving an image, it's still a constitution, and you got to go by due process of law. You got to prove
That's it.
that a motherfucker committed a crime.
Don't just come over here
can't
putting
just-
up
yeah,
and
you
empty your
got-
pockets
yeah.
and show me your
Yeah,
ID.
you got,
But see-
they step on that when it comes to us. You know, they shoot us first and then find out what happened later.
Oh, damn.
I agree with
He
you.
was about to go to school.
You
Damn.
got a white kid that went into school. When they get the call, they know he already done killed 30 motherfuckers in the school.
And they still talking about, please put the gun down.
They bring that motherfucker out in cuffs. He's
Feed him more
cuffed
to
up.
Burger.
He's brought out.
And stop at Burger King on the way.
You got a dude pulled over. You don't know.
Shout out the
He
movie.
ain't got no weapon, no nothing, but you got your fucking knee on his neck for 8 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
agree.
And then after the fact, you want to say, oh, he was full of drugs and that. So they give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to it. So I understand what he's saying, and I understand what you're saying. But it all go back to us changing the motherfucking narrative.
Exactly.
And it's the only power that they gave us is our rights to vote, dog. That's the only way you're gonna change any of that shit. You can't go march for Black Lives Matter about for this girl that got killed in Kentucky and be mad at the black DA when you didn't go vote. That's all I'm saying. This just simply come down to that. You have no fight. You didn't go vote. So you didn't vote on the DA, so this motherfucker he gonna keep his job because the white people voted for him.
Yep.
So guess what? He gonna cater to them because they gonna go vote. And they just showed you that shit. They got the worst motherfucker I've ever seen since I've been paying attention to presidents, and they don't believe nothing. Nothing. I'm talking about nothing, dog. The newspaper is obsolete now.
Yeah.
The shit that in the 60s and the 70s, every fucking day, these motherfuckers got up and believed everything in the newspaper.
Yeah.
But because of this man say the media fake, blah, 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 they don't believe shit. Nothing. Even
Fake
when
news.
They don't even believe it when he say it out his own fucking mouth, dog. Oh, they changed around what he said. He said the shit.
You heard him say it
He said it.
on
Not
camera.
fake news just showed you what he said.
Yeah.
I have argued with motherfuckers over shit he said. Shit he said.
That's not what he meant.
Yeah. It's like, nah, that's what he said.
So, what I'm saying is, if you watch the election and seen how these motherfuckers waited up for a whole week on Georgia, Arizona, Pennsylvania, they looking at all this shit, and these people study around this motherfucker talking about my vote don't count. When this is all these motherfuckers is, they count these
Sit around
motherfucking
for days,
votes
count
one
paper.
by one, dog.
Yeah.
Motherfucker on this side saying, oh, it's a crooked election, da 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 da. You got to fucking wake up and realize they give us the power and we don't use it. Our strength is in our numbers. The only way we gonna get shit done for our community is if our community get in the fight, dog. That's the only way. And when we do get in the fight, guess what? Them motherfuckers is down at the goddamn church. They everywhere talking to your ass, man. I need your vote. Whoop-de. You think if your shit didn't count, they would do that? No, they wouldn't.
Exactly.
They wouldn't. But these motherfuckers on the other side, the day you talking about, they gonna go vote, dog.
Yeah,
They don't give a fuck,
they
bro.
gonna pull up.
They don't. Dog, we got a fucking president that's cool with Russia. When I was fucking a kid,
Russia
dog,
was the enemy, nigga.
we had to go do drills and shit just in case Russia dropped a
Hey,
bomb.
niggas was like, you could be cool with any other country.
I saw the fucking
But Russia?
I saw the goddamn wall come down. You know what I'm saying? I saw the fucking wall. They used to say, "You coming?"
USSR.
They used to say, "You coming?"
Yeah.
Now, these motherfuckers is mad at somebody saying anti-fascist. Man, the Antifa, you know that mean anti-communist?
Yeah.
And they mad.
Yeah.
The same motherfuckers in the 70s used to kick white people out of their neighborhood if they thought they was associated with Russia.
Yep.
The same people now is saying Antifa, which is anti-communist, anti-fascist, is, oh man, that's the worst thing because this man said that shit.
Yeah.
Going against shit they grew up believing in, bro.
But that's what his base is.
Because one
He's-
motherfucker, and it started because we had a black president, bro. And people keep knocking this shit and saying, damn, the black president ain't do shit for us. They didn't let him.
They didn't let them.
You got, dog, the fight ain't gonna just happen with one. You gotta vote, keep getting motherfuckers in there to keep changing shit. Oh, so we got health care this time. Let's change. And by the way, motherfucker, Joe Biden got on motherfucking TV and said, man, the first thing I'm gonna do is rewrite my wrong with that crime bill. Because all y'all motherfucking voices was heard by this man because he needed your vote. He know in 4 years he would not win without black people. So he gonna go try to change that shit.
Let's see if
That's why we need the fucking Senate.
Let's see if he do it, though.
We gotta see if he do it.
Let's see if he do it.
Only way he gonna be able to do it is if he got the House and the Senate too, dog. That's why we have to vote. That's why we gotta do it. Because that's what they do.
Because we had Obama 8 years without a voice, my nigga.
That's what
Everything he put up was
But they had Congress locked up because we didn't go vote for Congress.
We didn't go vote in the primaries. We did not go vote. It don't just end with the president. You got to go 2 years later and vote for the fucking Congress and the Senate and your judges and your mayors. You got to do all that shit. And you got to keep doing that shit. It's just like watching a fucking video on YouTube when a nigga say, oh man, I got 1 million views. He getting to some money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
So you gonna get some if you got if I got 20 million motherfuckers directed the same way, going for the same motherfucker, and this motherfucker need that 20 million, that's our lobbyists, man.
Yeah.
That's our money. Cause we don't have the money to go pay and get shit done. But we got the strength and the numbers to do it where they'll pay attention if they losing them fucking elections.
That's it.
They will pay attention. And best believe, if he get the Senate, watch how much shit this motherfucker try to do. Because he know he ain't going to have another 4 years. Because black people put his ass in there. Georgia ain't never voted for no fucking Democrat. Dog, they got flipped this shit. They got flipped. And it's a race in the Senate like the most important shit
That's
going
what I'm
on.
saying. It was like, all right, he doing too much. Nah.
The Senate race is the most important
You know what I'm
shit
saying?
going on.
America
But-
still, like, you know what I'm saying? You
still-
know what they ain't ready for? Boy, they said that they ain't ready for a black president, but he really ain't ready for a president who cool with Russia. You can be cool with any country.
Russia.
Don't go over there.
They changed their whole motto and was like, oh, Russia's fine. I'd rather be Russian than a Democrat. They ready for that motherfucker, whatever he say, dog. They doing whatever he say. We not paying attention. We so goddamn cooned up. It's motherfucker black people for Trump. A motherfucker that say Africa got nothing but shithole country. How can you relate to me, man?
How the fuck did everybody forget that Puerto Rico shit, nigga?
Yeah.
When the nigga
I'm
hit
talking
the
about,
paper towel,
I'm talking about people.
The fuck?
I have heard black people say Trump has done more for black people than any other president.
That's because they got that stimulus.
Abraham,
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying when you line in the person's pockets.
Abraham Lincoln
I
freed
get it,
the fucking slaves.
I get
How
that.
is $1,200 more than being fucking free from getting your ass whooped and picking cotton?
Because they only know what they can see right then and there.
And that's what I'm
Because
saying.
soon as that stimulus
Education
gonna get old, hey, man, Trump ain't did shit for us. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Education.
let Sleepy Joe give us a stimulus. Then they ain't gonna be worried about Trump stimulus no more.
How about Sleepy Joe give us some motherfucking laws that can help us get more than goddamn $1,200?
How about he give us
Shit.
both?
You know what I'm saying? Sleepy Joe, give me.
How about he give us both,
Make the
man?
motherfucking qualifications on that PPI.
Nah, give me the goddamn
a
stimulus.
little black friendly, motherfucker.
He can
You
give
know
us
what
the
I'm
laws
saying?
and the
Shit.
stimulus,
Fuck
bro.
that shit, man.
and the rest of the killers are Breonna Taylor.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? $1,200 ain't shit. Only way it's a law that cops can't be prosecuted. That was voted on. They passed a law, and them motherfuckers got immunity. You know what I'm saying? They got to get a grand jury trial.
But that's what that.
Who's gonna be their peers?
That's what
Who's not gonna ever
Elizabeth
convict
Warren
them?
was trying to
You
run
know,
on.
you know what the grand jury is, huh?
Yeah.
The grand jury will be the law clerk,
You know what I'm saying? So they never gonna get convicted.
the AG secretary and stuff, a whole bunch of law people.
But guess what? I have seen black judges. I have seen some sisters say, nah, motherfucker, that shit ain't finna work in my court. You know what I'm saying? So it starts somewhere, and you got to keep building. It ain't just gonna change overnight. They got
And
like
then
a
what about the black
400-year
lady who did Big
lead.
Bill like that?
They got a 400.
It's more like that.
You got sisters go the wrong way. You got sisters. You keep, and you know what?
But they got.
You know what?
I'm
When
saying
she do
when
Meek
I'm saying
Mill
when they
like
in
that,
word, when they
You
when
go
they in that
vote our
world,
ass out
then
off.
they gotta dance that tune.
You
How
gonna-
long you gonna dance that tune? You see your old boy, he out of there. He freed out of it. He gone.
But check this out though. With Meek, you knew you weren't supposed to be doing shit in the city.
Bro, you popping a willy, bro? No.
It's an example, bro. You can't
No,
come
bro,
up-
you
Bro,
can't not. That's just like that candy boy we was talking
One
about.
thing you'll learn about judges, bro, is they take the letter of the law very seriously.
Bro, no, bro.
If you come in my courtroom over and over again, and each time, no matter how big, how small,
They came and got
I
him the
tell
next
you,
day.
don't come.
They didn't even get him the same night. You gonna come get the man
Because
the
the
next
internet
day?
is a motherfucker.
Bro, cut it out.
The
It
nigga
is,
was
bro.
doing
Cut
crazy
it out.
shit.
You can't tell me that it wasn't no. And then he's going through this shit for years.
Yeah.
But listen to what y'all saying. Imagine looking at a white lady.
He said it
No,
almost made me hate my people.
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. Imagine looking at a white lady, and the next day your ass getting hung.
Yeah.
You talking about popping the willie? Look how far and how much motherfuckers.
That's
had
just
to
like
fight
looking at a white
for
lady to me.
With a goddamn, that ain't even close.
That's just like you
Man,
look
that
near the
nigga-
white lady,
Dog, I
and
just
then
not the
I just
same.
showed you a picture of a 14-year-old.
no, I'm saying
that got
not
fucking
the
just
same.
hung.
me popping a willie. If I like in Texas, in Texas, me being on parole, they not gonna be worried about this shit.
But if
They,
you were
but,
already told
but
not
if,
to,
but if no, it ain't like they say, oh, you better not pop a willie.
they said don't do nothing that's against the law.
Bro, who?
And it got recorded.
But still, who looks at you on the street? It ain't nobody. You not impeding no traffic.
He a celebrity.
You know, I'm just saying. But you're not gonna think, oh dang, this against the law. Now that Meek Mill done got violated over here, everybody know that that's against the law. But I was just like, everybody like popping a willie. You know it's heavy when he say, seeing a black woman take my freedom almost made me hate my people.
You talking about take your
This
freedom?
is
I'm
this
talking
is
about
what over popping a willie
a motherfucker got hung, bro.
over 10 years. Bro, stop it.
You think
Stop
that?
it,
You
bro.
think that's
You
worse
talking-
than
you
getting
talking to
hung?
a nigga who-
Do y'all think that's worse than getting hung?
He said it was.
But,
No, I'm not talking about that. I said looking at the white lady is just like popping a willie to me.
No,
It don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Just as, like him looking at the white lady.
Oh, you
and
saying
him
it's as small as?
It's
Okay.
small.
Okay, I was lost.
Yeah,
But,
like,
but that's my thing. It's small if you're not a repeat offender. You can't be on papers and break the
Bro,
law and be like, bro,
cut it out,
just,
bro.
come on, bro, one more
Nah,
time.
I can see them more like you crossing you jaywalking. Now they violating you because everybody knows. But you popping a wheelie, come on, man.
against the
So
law.
where can you pop a wheelie at then?
On your own property. You in the city streets now, bro.
Bro, when has that?
that
He
shit right
in the
there crazy
hood.
to me, man.
When have they
That
ever?
shit
When
is
have
very
they ever enforced
unjust,
stuff
unfair,
like
all
that?
that shit to me.
Would you agree it's small and
It's very minuscule, but
and it
at the
would have
end
been
of the day-
overlooked if it was somebody
If he
else.
was not,
Of
Right.
course it would have.
Right.
But again, I told you these judges take the law seriously, bro. And if I'm telling you, you need to.
she
be a
felt
model
like that
citizen,
she had to make an example out of him.
Right, he made an example out of himself.
My nigga, man.
He made an example out of himself, bro. When it comes to
No.
the law,
No.
bro, you got two strikes.
I ain't with him. I can't agree with
I
you.
can't.
Look,
You
bro,
alone on
look.
this island.
That's why they say justice is blind, bro. You saying that shit because he's black.
Just-
But if he were white, would you give a
No.
fuck?
Justice
bro?
is
Justice
blind,
ain't blind, though.
but it senses white people, nigga. That's what you're saying.
What I'm saying is this, bro. You knew it's a possibility you
Justice
can go
is
back
blind,
to jail.
but-
Why
you
put
white.
yourself in that situation?
He was shooting a music video,
Yeah.
fam.
He was, bro, but shit, they got stuck.
He probably ain't even knowing
Man,
this shit.
cut it out because John Lennon, if he was living today, he popped a wheelie and probation. He ain't gonna get
No,
nothing.
John Lennon good.
He good.
You say
The
that.
cop gonna stand on the
Paul
slap-
McCartney can pop
slap
a wheelie.
fine,
That's the
slap-
thing. Y'all talking to what ifs. These niggas don't put themselves in them situations.
Bro,
Man,
what are you saying?
Eminem done done a whole lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. He
He done
get
done a
drugged
whole
through the
lot of
mud.
shit.
He been on probation.
He done
Yeah.
been
He
He
was
was
yeah,
on probation.
all that
And he
shit.
was the
Doing-
model citizen.
That
Doing a
motherfucker
whole
ain't
bunch
seen
of
a day
stuff.
And he was
since.
the model citizen.
He pistol whip a bouncer while he was on probation,
Yeah,
bro.
dog.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
That's what
did.
got him on probation.
No, he was on probation before that.
Yeah, he was on
did a lot of shit,
misdemeanor probation, got on bail.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We not saying that it ain't no white privilege.
I'm saying, why put yourself in that situation?
I-
You already know you own papers. Just chill out for a
Oh,
second.
popping a wheelie, you don't think?
Niggas-
You
but
don't
see,
think
that's the problem.
I might need to chill on popping a
Niggas
wheelie?
ain't always got to flow. Chill.
he was shooting the music video.
How many years? He ain't even smoking weed or doing nothing. So you trying to tell me? I was like, okay, I'm already not doing none of this. I'm paying all my shit. I'm doing everything by the letter of the law, and then y'all get me for popping
until
a
you
wheelie?
break it.
For a wheelie
On national TV, my nigga.
Nah, bro, I can't ride with you.
Nah, bro, you reaching now.
Ain't nobody reaching, bro. Bro, look, bro. When you do crimes, bro, shit happens, bro. You run the risk.
And every crime that I did, they either caught me like this with my hand in the cookie jar, or it was some shit that I know that when they caught me, that I'm like, I can't even argue with
you. You run the risk.
But it never once for no popping no goddamn wheelie. It was always because I knew that I did something. When they come and got me,
I damn near don't want to be on live no more because I feel like I'm going to get pulled over and shit. When I leave this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's one of the things, bro, where it's like, man, look. Chris Brown got in some trouble, my nigga. Nigga ain't getting no more trouble when he was on probation, my nigga. Up until the day he got off, my nigga. He was good all the way up until the end, my nigga. When you know you get into some shit, bro, you know you got to fade back. That nigga had to fade back for about 5 years, my nigga. But you know what? He did what he had to do. Tupac went through the same thing, bro. He had to fade back. 5. First time offender got 5.
Probation for 10 plus years. That means he been a model citizen for 10 plus years.
Nah, he ain't been no model
And then
citizen
Papa
for 10
Willie
years.
and throw all
He
in the
only
way.
got caught. He got caught this time.
What else he do?
Got pull up his track record.
He popped the
He
Willie
did that.
before he got caught.
Oh, he probably really done something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
So
that makes him double guilty.
this crazy killer murderer, super predators out here popping willies, fucking up the world.
Yeah, terrorizing our streets.
So y'all just gonna ignore the fact that it's illegal though.
That what?
That it's illegal. It's technically illegal.
No,
Right, that doesn't matter.
we're not saying it's not illegal. We're saying it's so fucking small that it's ridiculous.
If you're on probation,
Don't give me that.
no, yeah, because
No.
that's the situation, my nigga.
Okay.
Are you
okay.
going to do anything that's gonna risk you going back?
okay. It's illegal to look at white women.
It was back then, nigga.
So you are judging Emmett
Actually,
Till.
it wasn't back then, my nigga. They just let that shit happen, my nigga. But you compare apple to oranges, my nigga. We didn't have as many rights back then as we have now, my
That
nigga.
don't mean shit.
It
Illegal
means
is illegal.
everything.
No, it does not. That's not.
They not gonna hang no nigga, no white person back then for killing a black person, my nigga. If you go out there right now and a white
can
person
sit on the
attacks
couch,
you,
my
bro,
nigga.
and everybody see it, that white person gonna go to jail, bro. Y'all on some other shit right now, my nigga.
No,
Just making it
nigga.
seem like
We saying small shit should be small shit every day of the week.
to who though, bro? You know what? It's like when niggas talk about parenting, bro. You don't let your kids get away with small shit, but for Meek Mills, he a grown ass man, bro. You know what you can't do. He grown.
Small shit.
You let your kids get away with small shit and turn into big shit, right? Ain't that what parents say?
That usually that's what
Y'all heard that all
Like,
the time
yeah,
as a kid, my nigga.
and you
So,
take 'em
so
out.
him being in the legal system and going to court several times,
Nah.
being placed on probation, serving time, he did something else that was small, and he's supposed to get a pass.
Nah, cut
Come
that
on,
out,
bro.
though,
That's a double standard.
Nah,
That's a double standard, bro.
That's a payday that you stole out, and now they give you 30 years.
Yeah.
For that.
You shouldn't have been stealing.
No, still, bro. Nobody deserves 30 years.
30
for a
years,
payday.
though?
I can't give my worst enemy 30 years. And like Justice ain't that goddamn blind.
If you-
Justice gonna
if-
tell
if
me,
you-
hold up, goddamn it.
If you can walk around and say, the system stacks against me. You know the system stacked against you, so why do anything to allow the system to continue to stack shit against you? You know
I
the
get
system
it,
stacks against you.
but something gotta
You
give.
know it, my nigga. You know. So why risk it?
My nigga.
Bro, don't
Why
nobody have to
risk
live
it?
like this but us, bro.
Your fucking problem with black people.
There you go.
Since your mama telling you not to look the wrong way when you to talk
Yeah.
a certain way, you shouldn't have.
No, your mama tell you don't steal.
No, my mama told me don't be hanging around with them with them fools that got hair like this and like fit the description sagging, like running around with J's, gold teeth, all that shit. Anything, all that was to keep me from going and getting
people still on the
profiled
line.
and all that shit. And but here we go. We learned today that none of that shit matters.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all victim blaming, bro.
It ain't victim
It
blame.
is,
ain't
bro.
victim
You
blaming.
are, bro, because you're saying, okay, well, yeah, I stole a candy bar from your store, so your profits don't matter.
No, but that don't mean that I deserve to get 30 years.
For 30 cents? For
What else have you
30 cent
done?
profit, bro?
What else have you done outside of
30
that,
years
though?
for 30 cent
What
profit.
have you done outside of that? Because you're looking at one aspect of it, bro. What else have you done to lead up to that, bro?
All day, that boy will be
And what was that criminal record?
They got their third strike on there, but they ain't give it to them.
Yeah, dog, they got a point.
They really don't.
Bro, you reaching.
Hey, bro, I want you to do me a favor, bro, because education is everything.
Really
So
bad.
I'm going to educate y'all. Y'all need to go pull up the Innocence Project, my nigga, and get an accurate number on how many blacks, whites, and Hispanics have been illegally convicted. And you'll be surprised how the numbers are very closer than what you motherfuckers think.
What you think we think?
Y'all looking at it from a black perspective, bro. Like I said,
That's
there's
how
a
I
bigger
can. I'm a black man.
picture. There's a bigger picture than that, bro.
It ain't
But
about
like, we got to get our picture first before they can get theirs.
Listen. We
You know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
be free. We wouldn't be free without support from them motherfuckers. We wouldn't get some of these bills.
What
that
about
pass.
the people who said?
Hold on, man.
What about the people who said that we pushed the proclamation?
Yeah.
And they took, and just like everything, they took the credit
We
for it.
need them to change the system. That's the problem. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all keep saying black this, black that, my nigga.
That don't mean
Your president is
that
white.
don't mean that you
Hold
get
on.
to give me 30 years for a
Your
candy bar.
president is white. Your house is white. Your senate is white. You need them motherfuckers. So excluding them and saying, oh, this is a black issue, it's just going to leave things the same because you don't need the help from these other motherfuckers. And that's who we need the help from. So it don't make no sense.
But that don't excuse getting 30 years for a candy bar.
You can't change it unless we have their support.
I'm not saying.
Listen.
Don't affect
I hear
them.
what you're saying, though.
The laws are already pre-written. So whatever sentence you get is because you put yourself in that situation. If the law says 1 to 30 years and that judge decides to prosecute you with the full extent of the law, guess what? It's your fucking fault because you allowed yourself to do that in front of that judge.
And what we are saying is, if a little black boy steal a Snickers bar, he get hit upside the head with the whole book. If a little white boy steal a Snickers bar, they drive him to his house and tell his daddy.
And how long have we known this? Is this something new? Is this something?
Does that make right? Does
Is
that
this
make
something that started yesterday?
Does that make it okay?
It don't make it okay, but fucking
No, that's
educate
it.
yourself.
There
how
you
to
go.
do
It don't make it
There's
okay.
no that's it,
There
bro.
ain't no education in this world.
That's what we
that can cover for you being a mistake because you was born black.
No, because you
That's the
don't.
mistake that you made.
Y'all
You were
feel it?
born black, so you have to do this.
Do
No,
you tell
fuck
your
that.
children don't steal?
Fuck that. I tell my.
Do you tell your children don't
I
kill?
don't got no kids,
Do-
but I tell my nephews and nieces to stand up for yourself. And if you want to do
We
it,
ain't talking
if you want
about
to wear
that.
your hair like this, it ain't gonna be no.
We
It
ain't
ain't gonna
talking
be
about
no appropriation. None of this
talking
shit
about
going
breaking
on
the
around
law.
here.
Y'all Christians,
Yeah.
don't the Bible say
I
obey the
believe in
letter of the
Christ,
law?
but I don't believe
Of
in
the land, obey the law
I
of
don't
the
believe in the
land.
house.
There you
It
go.
says obey the law of the land, don't it? That's one of the commandments, right? So we have laws in place that y'all don't study. That's first of all. You don't study, but you get upset
That's one
whenever
of,
we are
that's one of them
prosecuted
things.
within the letter
That's
of the
one
laws.
of them things that they got hey nigga. It says right here that
Yeah.
by law you belong to me. And here's
1,000%.
the good book Jesus Christ says that you obey the laws of the land. You hear?
But it goes
You
back
understand?
to not understanding the rules before you
Nah,
decide to play the
fuck
game.
that. It ain't
If
no-
you took that sticker
it's
bar
not-
off
no,
that store,
when that-
you activated
What-
yourself to play the game.
Bro, I think we arguing two different points that are very congruent at the same time.
No.
Okay? I think, yeah, bro. I think we're arguing two different points and not connecting for some reason. Because all we trying to say is we play by two different rules. Or the judicial system applies differently to them as it does to us.
We know this.
Okay.
It's been like this for
There
years.
you go. That's all we trying to say.
Hundreds of years, right?
That's all we
But what
trying
I'm
to
saying
say.
is if we already know, this is information we already know,
And then
right?
your ass dragging into this
No.
other shit. It's
What-
like disagree with
At
what we're
some point-
saying, bro.
at some point-
Definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again.
Bro,
in the second
you're
degree.
not gonna. Hey,
Right?
I'm one of.
If I already know the
I'm
game,
Kunta
it's
Kinte.
rigged.
I'm Kunta Kinte. You're gonna have to cut my goddamn foot
He's
off.
dragging into some other shit.
You're gonna cut my foot off before I conform into
The horse is
anything
dead.
that you want me to be.
The horse is dead.
At the end of the
And
day,
like knowing this,
That horse
me knowing this, if
fucking
I'm
dead, my
hungry,
nigga.
if I'm hungry because of the system that you put me under, if I'm hungry and I need to steal that goddamn candy bar, I shouldn't get 30 years for it.
at the end of the day, when you walk in that store, you know, if I steal this shit, it's a chance I'm gonna be arrested. You process this, and you say, you know what? It's worth me stealing. I'm gonna take that chance. You steal that candy bar, you took
Bro,
that
it's
chance.
not the same for little Timmy. Little Timmy.
But we know
He
that.
never not said he never.
That's
said-
what I'm saying.
he
That
never-
No,
that's
it sounds to me like you saying that
That's the
as
wall
a black
that's
man
up.
that I should
But you see-
conform to
No,
whatever they want me to
black
be.
men. We know the odds are stacked against us, so
Okay.
do better.
So we've.
That's what I'm saying.
So we.
Do better. Who keeps conforming to
Fuck
it?
that.
Y'all are falling
Fuck
for it.
conforming. We already
Y'all
seen
falling for
Dr.
it.
King didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm
What you-
Malcolm.
What you mean, Malcolm didn't work?
Like he worked better.
No,
'Cause
he
he
didn't.
worked way better because we was running around shit and then Malcolm on the top of the.
Bro,
Dr. King wasn't on there.
If it wasn't-
Malcolm was up there because he was inspiring people.
If it
Anybody
wasn't
that
for Martin marching and Rose's bus sitting in, my nigga, you would be surprised some of the laws that we would have in place right now. Jim Crow would still be alive, my nigga.
Jim Crow is live and breathing.
Good night, everybody.
The problem is this.
When
Y'all have a roadblock up,
when
bro.
No.
And y'all keep focusing in on the actions. I mean, excuse me, on the results and not the actions that led them there. What I'm saying is this: if we already know that the standard is different for us, do better. Don't
Fuck
conform
that.
to
I'm
the
not-
standard.
I'm not conforming to none of no shit that they try to say that okay you're an upstanding citizen if you don't do nothing that's black. I'm gonna eat cornbread all my
So
life.
stealing is black?
I'm just saying like you put up if you
What he
put me
was saying.
I'm saying I'm putting like they want you to conform to this standard. I don't like stovetop. I don't like that.
It has nothing to do with the
like you
legal
know what I'm
system.
saying. You can make me some dressing, put it in the oven. Put it in there. Like I'm gonna wear my hair like this, and I could be the nicest person, but you won't never know if you continue to judge me by this.
What
know what I'm saying?
does that have to
No,
do
it's like you're
with
talking
the
about
legal
conforming.
system?
You're talking about conforming to something. It's like it's stuff
He
that's in
talking
place.
about not breaking the law.
I'm talking about it's stuff that's in place that's set up that you can't not break the law.
You gonna have to.
Like popping willies.
It's a zone thing, bro. I know not to
Bro,
burn. I know not to burn
cut
trash
it
and
out,
pop
man.
fireworks in city limits.
So, but you don't expect to go 30 years for that.
You should research it
But,
before
but,
you do.
but when you pop that,
You
when,
saying
when you out there
but
popping
that's the
that,
problem.
and you on your
That's
last strike, you're not expecting to get no fucking 30
That's
years.
why I say
For that
niggas need
shit.
to read before they
Nah,
do
bro,
shit.
that's it.
Hey, I want to pop these fireworks. Is this shit legal? Let me go see.
bro. Cut it out.
You need to learn about the laws.
Even on
Cut it
small
out, bro.
shit. Even on small shit.
Nah,
Not
that's
even white
bullshit.
people do
Not
that.
even white
Oh,
people
they
do
definitely
that.
do that.
That's why they pull up the white people house and write tickets and shit about popping fireworks. Niggas don't. White people don't do that shit. That's a normal citizen thing. It's for the crazy ass law to pop up and be like, you know that's illegal. Shit, I didn't know. That shit happens, bro.
Educate yourself, man.
Yeah.
This man was on probation, man. He was already advised, don't do this. You already
They
committed
didn't
a
say
crime.
not to pop no willie though.
It don't matter, bro. It says don't commit a crime, period, my nigga. If you gotta look up to see, oh, is this a crime, nigga, just don't do it, bro. It's just
No,
common
bro.
sense.
I'm
You know
popping
the
the willies.
risk.
We've been popping willies on BMXs since we was kids.
Right.
And
He's
ain't
on the
nobody
program.
said shit.
In New Jersey, bro.
Bro, cut it out. In the same hood that when you call somebody that Mookie got shot, they spend an hour coming over there.
They didn't
And
come
then
over
you
there,
come
though.
over there about me popping a willie? Cut it out. Cut it out, man.
You my nigga, you hurting me tonight, bro.
It sounds
Look at me,
like
King.
you
This
niggas
is
is
all
trying
in the
to
conversation.
justify.
This nigga all the way off camera.
Because it doesn't make sense. You can't justify crime, bro, regardless. I can't teach somebody right or wrong and then be like, but if you do want to do something, it shouldn't be that bad. No, nigga, all crime is bad. You're not going to say, oh, bro, I know you stole from me, bro, but shit, it's cool, bro. At least you didn't kill me. The fuck? All crime is bad regardless of what it is, bro. You put yourself in that situation, what you think gonna happen?
Oh, bro, you killing me.
You killing me, King. For real. Petey,
Hey,
you picked this ball up, and you got every one of them, Petey.
check
You're
this out.
killing me.
Hey, check this out. Hey, bro, I'm on probation, shit, bro. We gonna go out party tonight, nigga, and I'm finna get high. I piss in the morning.
No, that's not the same thing.
You are a public figure.
That is not
you
the
are a
same
public
thing.
figure where you know you're getting recorded
That is not the
24/7
same thing.
when you
We
out in
finna
public.
go out and have a good time. We finna shoot this video, and the laws come and arrest me
And that's it.
for popping the willie in my video. I'm an artist. This
Bro,
is what I do.
He was just in court maybe a couple of months before that, bro. That's why it was a big deal.
Oh,
Google it.
he did. You
How you know he
didn't
did that?
watch the documentary.
How you know he didn't do nothing?
Educate yourself, my
How
brother.
you know he didn't do nothing? How you know he didn't do nothing, Biz?
I think he was trying to fight his probation.
when Jay-Z get involved, and see, he ain't finna get involved. He's like, oh no, the Rock's not gonna have that.
What the hell you think Jay-Z was gonna do? All he said was free Meek Mill one time, bro.
And then he got free, didn't he?
Nah, nigga, he didn't get free.
Because the same thing you said, because he started hanging around the white folks.
He didn't get free till Robert Kraft say, let that man out of jail.
Okay, but he cool with Robert Kraft too.
Is he?
Yeah, Robert Kraft on the damn DVD. I mean, not the DVD, on the documentary.
Meek Mill's cool with Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
But even still, bro,
He sit with Robert Kraft at the games and everything. He's on the Meek Mill, free Meek Mill.
Birds of a feather, my nigga. Robert Kraft got caught with a prostitute, my nigga. He was facing
Yeah,
charges.
but they do him like they do
Yeah,
us.
you ain't heard nothing else about this shit.
That shit was
I ain't like.
Nah, bro, it's just you can't escape somebody doing a crime, bro. That shit don't make sense. I can't say this crime is worth more than this crime, so you should let him go, bro.
Nah, you can't say that.
If it's the crime, it's already
the
pre-written.
punishment should fit.
It's pre-written.
Like
It fits what they already had in place, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be locked up for the shit.
It fits the description they already had in place, bro. It's already outlined.
He wasn't even in the same. He didn't even break the law in the same state that he was in.
He still broke the law. It don't matter.
YouTube video.
And she fucked with him.
And then get him on.
She out for work. She out for work.
better
She
be in here on
ain't
Monday.
getting paid overtime. They get paid salary.
Punish him for some
They
shit
get
he
paid
did
salary,
2
so you
weeks
came
ago.
into work. You have this idea in your mind all through the weekend and come in and violate this man over a YouTube video that you seen. Cut it out, man. And you can't say that law ain't blind in that area, and it's a black woman doing it. She had it in for him, bro, and because she got to impress her people. In Philadelphia, one of the most racist cities in this country.
America, don't listen to these niggas.
One of the most racist, and I love the Eagles. That's my favorite team. Rocky was my favorite movie when I was young. You know what I'm saying? It hurt me to say this, but it's Boston, New England, all that stuff. That's not a good place for a black man to grow up.
It's not.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? They passed all the laws there, but they don't want us up there like that.
But how many times he been in front of this judge before?
The same one. Who fucking
Every
with
time
him.
he went
You
to
watch
court, right?
You watch the documentary, bro. I promise you'll feel different.
No, but listen to me. Every time he went to court, the same judge was fucking with him, right?
Bro, since he was a
Every
kid,
time. Okay.
a charge he caught when he was a kid,
you're
all the
right.
way, now he's famous. He's definitely not messing around with that same stuff, because he's famous. You done had a platinum record. And then, so now you are targeting him because he's Meek Mill, and then your friends are looking at you because you're a black woman. Look, and how you gonna handle this?
So on that note, the same judge been fucking with him since he was a kid. And yet he still decided to break the law and go back in front of that same judge. That's what I'm talking about, America. That's our show for tonight. Thank y'all for tuning in.
This nigga.
This nigga,
Got their ass.
You don't get the last
Hey,
word.
man,
No.
always remember, a gentleman never kisses and tells.
And King is full of shit, but Gang is never fucking shit.
yeah, I said, King full of shit.
We out.
Hey man, was people watching the shit?
Yeah, it was a few people.
Man, this nigga had me on live.
Man.
Crazy.
Y'all niggas start
They gonna get both of us.
Fucking midnight, man. I gotta go home. I gotta be up in 3 hours.
You said you was trying to go home early too.
And I'm still gonna eat this T-bone. God damn it.
That shit sound good as a motherfucker.
I got one of my baby made that.
Well, you gonna be disappointed in me. Huh? You gonna be disappointed in me. Why? What?
Monday. Y'all gotta get
So you know,
wit. This nigga wit was.
I'm out. You live like a motherfucker the rest of the week. Okay? And I'm
Hey, all y'all gotta do is you can see and
yeah, that's what going out. So when I walked in, she was